we've got details on the most talked about sit-down with Hailey Bieber. Rihanna's got some balls, and I'm going to fill you in. Lizzo's lips got a taste of history. Plus pineapples, PETA's sex request, and so much more to chat about on this week's episode of Hot-ish. Here's the deal. The most talked about topic this week, hands down, Hailey Bieber's appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast. Let's take a look at the teaser clip.
Hailey Bieber, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Hi.
Your husband was in a very public relationship.
It's about people knowing the truth. Because there's a truth.
Well, we all know there are three sides to every story, right? His, hers, and the truth. And there's way too much to cover when it comes to this story, but a few things to highlight. First and foremost, you have to go listen to this interview, but they never say her name. Her as in Selena Gomez. Now, there also wasn't any clarity on their dating timeline. Fans always speculating that Hailey stole Justin from Selena because we all know Justin and Selena were on and off up until the very end when Justin proposed to Hailey just 2 months after being seen with Selena. Now, Hailey said that her and Selena have spoken since they've been married, and it's all respect and all love. I don't know if I fully buy this, though. I'm not going to give you my thoughts, but what I do think is that the real person who should be doing a sit-down about this whole entire topic should probably be Justin, okay? I almost feel like this sit-down happened now because everyone's patiently waiting for Selena's documentary to drop November 4th on Apple TV+, which you remember I told you about last week. But I am hearing that Selena doesn't address any of her previous relationships in it, but it will be interesting now to see if anything changes or if she, even decides to address this whole situation. What I did hear, though, is Selena does plan to drop a new song along with the documentary. So that is going to be some big stuff. Just when everyone thought Taylor Swift was performing at this year's Superbowl halftime show, Rihanna posted this picture on her Instagram page announcing that she will actually be this year's performer. So of course the big question is, who do you think she's going to be inviting to perform on stage with her? Because I have a feeling we're probably going to see her man 𝗦𝗧𝗏 Rocky, only because, he did open for her like years ago. So I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a comeback. As much as I would love to see Drake, I know he's been on a bunch of songs with her, but I do have a feeling that I highly doubt she's going to invite him because they kind of low-key dated. Remember that? Maybe she'll ask Jay-Z. That's another option. I mean, Jay-Z is pretty much the reason why she is who she is. Kanye could be another option because they have done some stuff together. And then Britney Spears. They did something a long time ago, and Britney is trying to make a little bit of a comeback. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see one, if not many of the people that I just named. It's going to be very interesting. Also, does this mean that we're going to be getting that long-awaited album out of her too? I mean, her songs are classics, but we also want some new stuff sprinkled in with the old. And we got to have some time to learn the new songs so we could sing along, right? So now that this news was dropped on us, Rihanna, when you dropping the new album, girl, we need to know. Don't keep us hanging, okay? Imagine looking so good in a tight dress, but there's just one thing. You can't walk in it. And the struggle was real for Kim Kardashian during Milan Fashion Week. Let's take a look. Waddling like a little duck there. I mean, I guess sometimes you just have to be uncomfortable to look that damn good. Or starve yourself. I don't know what she's doing, but she looks amazing. But yeah, there was no need for that tightness around her ankles. Kanye, he was seen out in bedazzled flip-flops at the Burberry show in London. And I don't know what's worse. The fact that he's wearing diamond-studded flip-flops or the fact that he's wearing them with socks. Ugh! I mean, that is a fashion faux pas, if you ask me. Maybe that's why Ye captioned the photo, "Don't talk to me," because maybe he doesn't even have an explanation as to why he did that. How hideous. And since we are on the topic of Kanye, he just hired his 6th divorce attorney. And it's the same attorney who represented Melinda Gates in her divorce. Thing is, let's see how long this one lasts. Because for all we know, maybe he already pulled the plug by the time this story comes out. I don't know. I can't keep up with him. He's driving me crazy. Meg Thee Stallion, she's coming through for everyone who is dealing with mental health issues. Now, she created a list of healthcare providers and 24-hour hotlines with a website that is super easy to remember. It's badbitcheshavebaddays2.com. I'm not even kidding. You see, it's on the screen. And she's right. We do have bad days too, but definitely check it out if you do need someone to talk to at any time. You bad bitch, you. If the rumors are true, things between Brad Pitt and Emily Ratajkowski may be heating up. Now, they've both been seen out together now a bunch of times, and I'm hearing they're taking things slow and they're getting to know each other. I mean, they both do have something in common. They're going through some crazy divorces. So either they're leaning on each other or they're leaning on each other, if you know what I mean. I can see them though. I can see them as a couple. What do you think? I think they look cute together. I just don't know if she's ready to be a stepmom to like 8 kids. He's got a bunch of kids. I don't know if she's ready for all that. But still, it is Brad Pitt, so I guess, you could just bend a little, break some rules, right? Anyway, how would you like to smoke like a boss? Because Rick Ross just started a new business. It's called Hemp Smokeables. Now, it's a line of smokable products designed for, as he calls it, the biggest bosses. Now, he said he believes in the health benefits of hemp-derived products, and yeah, this is what it looks like. Let's take a look at the video he made.
It's hemp hop right here. It's history.
Now, here's the deal. They've got 3 different products, which include hemp wraps, CBD smokables, and Delta 8, which we all know is the good stuff, if you know what I mean. You might want to check it out. Not trying to promote it, but just, sharing the news. Speaking of news, breaking news, according to TMZ, rapper Coolio has died at the age of 59. His manager said that he was at a friend's home, he went to the bathroom, and he just never came out. So his friend went to go check on him and found him on the floor. He was pronounced dead on the scene. A suspected cardiac arrest, but the official cause is still pending. Now, you know him by some of his famous hits like Gangsta's Paradise and Fantastic Voyage. This news literally just broke right before we went live, so sad. Condolences going out to his family. I actually just met him a couple of years ago. Sweet guy. But oh my goodness, I can't believe this. So yeah, R.I.P. Coolio. Lizzo, she had her lips on our 4th president's 200-year-old crystal flute. The Library of Congress invited her to blow into it during her special tour stop in Washington, D.C. And you want to see this historical moment?
This crystal is like playing out of a wine glass, bitch, so be patient. Bitch, I just twerked and played James Madison crystal flute from the 1800s. We just made history tonight. Thank you to the Library of Congress for preserving our history and making history freaking cool. History is freaking cool, you guys.
I cannot even get over this. Okay, now they have the largest flute collection, which of course included this former president's flute, which dates back to 1813. And what makes this flute even more special is that it survived the White House burning back in 1814. Thank goodness she didn't drop it during that little twerk. My goodness. I'm surprised that it even still works, to be honest with you. But, whew. Lizzo. Her lips are like historical lips now, technically. So remember a few weeks ago when The Weeknd had to abruptly cancel his show right in the middle of when he lost his voice? Well, he just announced he's going to be returning to LA on Thanksgiving weekend to perform the show November 26th that he promised to do. Let's just hope everybody who's there can stay awake for the show because we all know how induced our food comas get after eating Thanksgiving dinner, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. But hey, I'm pretty sure that if you know you're going to The Weeknd's concert, you're not going to eat as much turkey as you normally would because you are going to want to stay up to just observe the show and make sure that he doesn't have to cancel it on us again. Shakira, she could face 8 years in prison over tax fraud in Spain. Now, she is being accused of failing to pay almost $14 million in taxes on what she earned between the years of 2012 and 2014. Now, if she is found guilty, she's going to be slapped with a huge fine and she's going to get some jail time. I do not see Shakira in jail wearing a jail jumpsuit. I don't see it happening. I have a feeling everything's going to work out perfectly fine for her. I hope everything works out for her. Everything that she's been going through right now, poor thing, between her cheating ex and her sick dad, this girl can't seem to catch a damn break. Poor girl. Now, if you missed Kendrick Lamar on his tour, well, you can still get your hands on some merch to kind of feel like you were there. He just dropped some new swag like some shirts, hoodies, and hats with the Big Steppers tour design as well as the Are You Happy For Me design. Now, prices do range from $45 to $100. And if you are interested, you can find this stuff on the PG Lang web shop. Cute stuff, right? I don't know if I'd be spending that much money on it. I could probably go and print it out myself on some sort of a, printer at the mall. But hey, if you want it, go get it. So despite Adam Levine's cheating scandal, him and his group Maroon 5 just announced a Vegas residency, as if this is going to help take the focus off his alleged infidelity or, I don't know, give him the ability to add more women to the roster. Who knows? Anyway, it kicks off March 24th at the Park MGM and it wraps August 12th. They've got 16 scheduled shows and tickets are going on sale this week. Now, it will be interesting, though, to see what kind of turnout they get. Because after everything that's been going on, I don't know who's really going to go. And I bet if any women want to go and they're in a relationship, their man is going to go too because he is not trying to lose his girl to this nincompoop. Moving on to something else. Pictures of BTS's V and Blackpink's Jennie have leaked. And by the looks of it, they may have been out on a date. Now, apparently, the two have been together for over a year from what I'm hearing. And as you can see, they were at a small restaurant and supposedly these pictures were posted on one of their private accounts. Now, the person who leaked the pictures said that the one photo was captioned with, "You are my other half." Oh, I know the BTS army is up in arms right now over this, but it's all good. Be happy if they're happy. That's all I'm going to say, right? We're going to keep it going. I am all about cashing in on a really great deal, okay? But I don't know how I feel about this deal. Walmart is going to start selling wedding dresses. Yeah, dresses are going to start at $89 and go up as high as $900. Now, they're also going to offer other formal wear for, the rehearsal dinner, engagement party, bachelorette party. They're planning to launch this line October 13th. And listen, I understand everyone has a certain budget, but a Walmart wedding dress? Something tells me that's a precursor for a divorce. I don't know about you, but I will not say yes to that dress. I'd rather wrap myself up in a white bedsheet before wearing something from that collection. Hideous. Do you know what an upside down pineapple means? I recently learned, and now I'm going to pass that info on to you, just in case you ever happen to see one. Now, a lot of people seem to see them on cruise ships, like in this video. Let's take a look.
When you're on your first cruise and you see that everyone has these little cute pineapples on their door.
Pineapples are cute, and yes, pineapples taste good too, but the significance of an upside-down pineapple means that the people who have displayed that are swingers, and now they want you to come by and bring friends, and they're open to having, some group fun. Now that kind of has me wondering, is SpongeBob, was he into an alternative lifestyle? I mean, he lives in a pineapple under the sea. I'm just saying. I think PETA is taking things a little too far. Because we all know that organization is all about protecting and saving the animals. But now they've decided to urge women to go on a sex strike against men who eat meat. Now, they've even gone so far as to say eating animals is a trait of toxic masculinity, and vegan men get more matches on dating sites because compassion is attractive. So what about the women who eat meat? Because I highly doubt any men are going to say no to hooking up with a meat-loving woman. They got to cash in whenever they can, right? If you know what I mean. With that said, I'm craving a burger. Look at that burger. Take that, PETA. Take that. I am not gonna not hook up with a guy because he likes meat. In fact, if you like meat, that's what's gonna make me want to hook up with you, because you know why? We can go out to a steakhouse together, we can go enjoy a nice meal, and then you can enjoy dessert with me later. Take that. We're gonna keep it going as we are on the topic of food. Are you that person that goes to McDonald's and orders a Happy Meal? Because lucky for you, Mickey D's is about to drop an adult Happy Meal. Starting October 3rd, you're gonna be able to get your hands on a Cactus Plant Flea Market Happy Meal with either a Big Mac or 10-piece chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink. And yes, you are gonna get one of these toys. Now, here's what's pretty cool about it. There are 4 collectible figurines. They were made just for this box, and it's gonna take you back to your childhood. Do you remember Grimace, the Hamburglar, Birdie? Yeah, they're all there. Also Cactus Buddy. And I don't know about you, but I get Happy Meals because personally, I don't want to eat too much. So this kind of defeats the purpose for me, although I wouldn't mind one of these collectible toys because they might end up being worth something one day. But yeah, that's why I get a Happy Meal. I'll get a Happy Meal because I want the smaller portion. I get it. They're giving you a bigger portion in the adult Happy Meal, but I'm okay with the kid size. You know? Oreo dropping a new flavor. Be on the lookout for Snickerdoodle. Now, it's a cinnamon flavored cream with crunchy sugar crystals, and it sounds absolutely delicious, right? They put up this tweet the other day. It's funny. They had everybody working to figure out exactly what their new flavor is going to be. And they had posted like 8 tweets, and they made you go back to all 8 tweets and just take the first word from each tweet to put together the entire sentence of them saying that they're coming out with Snickerdoodle. Now, it's going to be hitting stores nationwide on October 17th. It just looks so good, doesn't it? Anyway, TGI Fridays, they're teaming up with actor Jamie Foxx to release a Foxx on the Rocks barbecue sauce, and that's going to feature his brown sugar bourbon flavored whiskey. Now, you can get it lathered all over his menu favorites, including their big ribs, bucket of bones, and wings roulette platter. And they're also making a new drink with his brown sugar bourbon flavored whiskey called the Foxy Mule. Why do I feel like we're all going to be packing on the pounds the next couple of weeks trying all these foods, right? Just even talking about these foods, I feel like I'm gaining weight. Oh, man. We do have one more food topic, though. For the first time in 10 years, we have a new M&M color that just made her debut today. Let's take a look.
Hey, Purple, 10 minutes to your big debut.
I'm the new M&M's candy.
Just be yourself.
And you can do it! I'm ready to say hello to the world.
You just did.
So that's why all those cameras were following me.
How cute! I'm so excited. Purple's one of my favorite colors. I mean, not that the color matters when it comes to an M&M anyway, because we all know with M&Ms, they all taste the same. The color of the shell doesn't matter. It's not a Skittle, all right? But I'm happy they're adding purple. This is amazing. I'm excited. That, of course, is going to wrap up our show for today. And if you are subscribed on YouTube, make sure you tap that little bell so you can get the notifications from when we go live. And remember, we just started streaming on Twitch, so I would love to get your support over there as well. So if you could do me a favor and tell a friend to follow the Twitch page, which of course is Starr, aka Virtual. We keep it the same across the board on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Give me a little follow, show a little love, and yeah, I guess that's about it. So with that said, thank you guys so much for hanging. I'll catch you next week. Bye.